Today, I'm gonna be winning every single Fall Guys match in 1 hour. This is gonna include solo show, squad show, duo show, survival squads, and glass ball trials. This video gets pretty crazy, but let's start off with solo show.
So, this challenge is going to be from 9:40 to 10:40, and no, you do videos late at night. But we first started off with Seesaw. I'm pretty good at solo shows, so I wasn't too worried about this. And Seesaw doesn't really take that long to get across. I mean, unless, like, some of y'all just don't understand physics, which happens a lot in Seesaw ever since the game went free to play, like you can see here, but I was able to get through it pretty quickly. And surprisingly, only 29 people will need to start to qualify. I noticed they changed that, so I don't know if lobbies are getting smaller or they're just letting in less people. But I did begin to qualify at this part at Seesaw. But next up was Wall Guys. I think this is what this map's called. But it was 9:43 p.m. So we were making some good progress so far. So I wasn't too worried about it. And some of y'all just like to pull away the blocks, which is just super annoying. And it's like you guys don't want the rest of the lobby to win, meanwhile you're screwing yourself over too. But anyways, I was still able to qualify. Fall Guys really isn't that hard of a level, unless you're just stuck with idiots, but it was relatively easy to qualify for that level. I was checking the time really just constantly. The next match started, it was around 9:46 p.m., so it was okay. We were in our third match. It's around 6 minutes going in, but that match, it was actually easy. I was able to see how much time the level was going to take. So we had a pretty good idea of how long it was going to take and how the match would play out. This match really isn't too hard once you kind of have a spot where to just stick there most of the level, especially once it's just one snowball. But the match went out relatively quick. It was like 1 minute and 30 seconds, so that's only how much time I spared in that level. Next, it was 9:49 p.m. and it was this level, which really wasn't that hard until this happened. I fell. I fell! Like 4 levels, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually screw this up. I'm literally gonna screw up solo show on the first match. And that was gonna screw up so much of my time. That would have been like 10, 15 minutes down the drain. And I really could not afford that right now, because I still had, like 4 other matches I had to do. So this was not good. I still tried to persevere, try and take as little tiles down here as possible, but surprisingly, everybody came down relatively quickly. There was like 4 levels above me. I was not expecting people to come down till later. But then I actually started getting some hope. Because there were people already on the blue level, and I thought I was going to be the first one to die. But surprisingly, it didn't turn out that way. I was taking my tiles, people were taking theirs. People were already starting to die, so I only had like a few more tiles left, and everybody died! Literally everybody died! And I somehow was able to win solo show. That was... Wow, I was completely mind blown at the fact that I was able to do that, and it was also kind of sad to the rest of the lobby, because I don't know how you guys were able to let me win, but it was 9:56 when I won that match, so I wasn't too worried. On to squads. I only had 40 minutes left, so we gotta hurry. Started off squads at around 10:02 p.m., so roughly we were okay, but I was really worried that this squad may suck and I may have to do this again. And that was literally all I was thinking about, because this map was already relatively easy, but if my squad was not good and it screwed me over one match, once again, that's 10-15 minutes. That's I really cannot afford, and it was just really bad, but we qualified. Next was, we were at 10:06 p.m., and it wasn't that bad. I mean, I kept falling. I was really starting to worry that this squad may not pull through, because there were only 2 of us at the front, meanwhile everyone else was in the back. Well, I was in the back obviously too, but I was just really worried. I was able to get to the front really fast, and only 7 people were gonna only 7 teams were gonna qualify, and thankfully we were able to qualify at the end. And Benchwarmer, this guy was scaring me. His name is literally Benchwarmer, well, his nickname, but that was actually starting to concern me, that the fact that we might just lose. Next was this level, which is really easy, but now we only had 30 minutes left, which, ooh, that's not looking good. But this, we're only on the second match, and we only have 30 minutes, so that wasn't looking too good. But we were able to relatively qualify easily for this match, so I wasn't too worried about it. And our team was actually starting to pull through. I actually thought they were going to do well, and then we did qualify. Oh, and we were at the final. It's 10:13 p.m. And I was just praying that our team was not gonna, like, choke on this. I mean, honestly, even if they all died, I could have still, like, carried them, but there were so many people, especially this long guy that was trying to grief everybody, including me, so that was not great. And right as I say that, we're already losing people, 3 people left, and it was just getting worse and worse. Then there was another person down, there was 2, and then we lost, like, our final member, and then there was 1. That was, so it was up to me, it was literally up to me. There was 3 people left. This was just, my heart was beating so fast, my hands were just getting sweaty. I could not screw this up. We were already at 10 o'clock, I couldn't screw this up. I really couldn't. So I just kept jumping, and jumping, and jumping, just waiting for one of these losers to fall down. And one of them did, then it came down to 2 of us, and thankfully, he died. He died. And we were able to win Squad Show, and I literally... our squad actually pulled through. We had a bench warmer, we had a rookie, we had an idle games player, and we were still able to qualify. So thankfully, we won Squad Show. On to duo. It was 10:18, but if I had one screw up here, it was over. Which is why duos is a lot more scary than squads, because one person can bring you down, and that's that. But this level wasn't that hard. It really wasn't that hard of a level to qualify for, but I didn't see my duo in the back, which was a little concerning. But thankfully, my duo actually throughout this duo match actually pulled through. So thankfully, what was her name actually? Samantha. She was able to pull through, thankfully. And that's that. It was 10:20 during this level, and we already knew how much time this level was going to take, and I was starting to get a little worried. We still had 2 more matches after this, and it was 10:20 p.m. So I was just starting to get a little worried. I was not... Because if we had screwed up this match, it was over. If this duo match went down and I had to do duos again, it was literally done. Dunzo. I was not going to be able to qualify for survival squads and Blast Bowl after that. But we did qualify, thankfully. Next was, Fruit Chew, which wasn't that bad. I was literally like the first one to qualify. I've played this level so many times. And us getting first literally saved this. It was top 7 to qualify, easily took it down. And Samantha was right behind me, so it wasn't that bad. Next was the final match. It was 10:25 p.m. We were getting close to 10:40. That was not okay. So we needed to qualify. It was necessary for us to win this match, because if we didn't, I lost the challenge. So I was so laser focused on this, but at the same time, all I could think about was, yo, it's gonna be like 10:30 something by the time this match is over. But people started to die. It started to move a little quickly. But these minutes... On screen, it feels like it's going fast, but when I was actually playing this level, it felt so slow. And it was so terrifying that if I had lost this match, it was over. And it was coming down. My teammate already died, but thankfully, I won. We won duos. We literally won all 3 matches, solo, squads, and duos, but that was not the end of it. Samantha, you're a champion. Good job. Next up, we had survival squad, which was just all up basically survival matches, and it was around 10:27 p.m. Like I said, I thought that Thin Ice was gonna be pretty long, but surprisingly it wasn't, even though it felt like super long when I was playing. Like I said, we already knew how long this level was gonna take, like a minute and 30 minutes, a minute and 30 seconds, sorry, and I died, so. John, the technological terror, he had to carry us. He literally carried us all. We had like 6 seconds, and if this really was a survival match, we would have run straight then and there, but then again, it was squad, so... Then it was 10:29 p.m. We were basically at 10:30, which was actually like we gotta like qualify for this, and we gotta like win Blast Ball immediately. So that was literally what I was worrying about. At this point in time, I wasn't even focused on what was going on. These matches were easy. We already knew how long this match was gonna take, and I was just like, nope, we can't screw this up. If we screw up once, it's done. I died, but thankfully we were already in first. This Mecha Godzilla literally took us home. Thank you. And then we had the final match. Again, the same final, but it was 10:31. You don't understand how scary this was. I was trying to pull through, but we eventually won. It was literally just the two of us, and the other teammate basically just gave up. We already won, so we won Survival Squads. There is literally only one more match left, but we only had 10 minutes. You don't understand, as soon as this match ended, I was spamming Blast Trials. I was getting into this match right now. And we did. I even switched my skin. I was not screwing this up because Godzilla was messing me up last time. It was 10:35. We had 5 minutes left. I had literally 5 minutes left. It was really bad. Blast Ball, I don't even like Blast Ball, so I really hate the day I decided to record this. It was Blast Ball, one of the matches I had to win it now. But, obviously, it was 3 matches, and these matches usually go by fast, so I actually forgot to record the first match, so, it was kind of awkward, but it was 10:37 for the second one. I was just thinking about, I literally was checking my stopwatch. I had a stopwatch on hand. I was literally looking at it the entire time, and it was the final match. It was the finals. We had 1 minute. We had 1 minute. And I was able to do it. 1 minute, and I took it home. You don't understand. Okay, realistically, my watch went off like a minute before I won the match, but I did not care. I won. Let me have this. I did it. I beat every match in Fall Guys in 1 hour. In like 20 seconds. No one cares. And that's how I was able to do it. Will I ever do this challenge again? No, there's really no point. But can other people do it? Sure, go ahead. Go through the same suffering I went through. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This video took me so long to record and edit, but thank you guys so much for watching.